Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Since you were here before, I was doing this. This has turned into this. This is what I'm putting on the front of this. Okay, love it. It's what I like. I did this not that long ago. I did slow stitching. There's a real leaf there and I'm really excited about him. I put some glossy accents on that and that's keeping him from falling apart, even though it is breaking down a tiny bit. He won't fall apart. I've got these other bits and pieces on here and I do love this because this is going to look what I'm after in my journal. I'm going to have to turn this on and I'll have to stop it before it gets down and finished, but anyway, so that's what I'm going with today, okay, because I think that what I'm doing here is going to go better with that there, okay. I'm going to eliminate a few of these bits, like the lacy parts, I think. I don't know. Well, I haven't stitched them yet and I don't know what to do with them, but I'm going to actually look now for a few other pieces to put in this. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. But I'm going to actually put that on there because I really love that. What I was doing was just, painful to me. I like this, and I'm going to put it onto the front of there because it's a already made piece, which is a good idea. You never know if you might want to put something that you've done onto something, so that's what we're going to do. I'm putting this on the front of here. This is going to be the cover for the journal, which has got no particular, what's the name? What do we call it? Contents. The contents are going to be whatever it is going to be, okay? I just wanted to make something a bit... I like the roses and that on there, the flowers I had on there, but you know what, it just wasn't what I was looking for today. It's not the thing, it's something that's more of the past. This is more of what I want to do now, you know what I mean? It's more of something that's for today's work, this time of today, anyway. So I've got bucketfuls of glue on here now, haven't we? Very good. Yes, I like it. I'm really pleased with that. I think I'll hold it. I know it will, because I have trouble getting anything off. If you wait too long for things to dry, you pull all the pieces apart. But anyway, I've nearly got it all. We've nearly got it all. So it's made out of a lot of different bits and pieces, this cover, and I think it's really nice, very unique. Not going to be able to see another one like it, because unless somebody copies it, which is highly unlikely, isn't it? Yes, so I've got that. There's beautiful. Absolutely love it. For what I'm going for, that's the thing. Yep. Now I've actually got the cover done first this time. Isn't that cool? Now whoops, now we got stuck. We're stuck. Don't be stuck. Come on. There, so it sticks good. These two bits there. Okay. And then I've got to find something really cool for the inside when I'll put inside in there in a pocket. And I hope you don't mind, but we're just going to have a look through these bits and pieces that I've got here to try and pick out something that I can put into there, which would probably, so it'll... So this is what I do. I collect up all this stuff, put it into bags, and then don't see it for months on end and years and things. So I thought I might have a look at this, and that's obviously something that's not printed off very well. This here's nice. These little bits, aren't they? They're cool. I don't think I need a window in that bit though. So when I've printed this off, it's obviously not, the printer's obviously having a hissy fit by the look of this. But you know what? For some reason Sonya doesn't throw away. Ah dear, don't throw away. Look at that, there's a little fold up thing, and there's a seed packet. And you cut it out, and yeah, righto. There's that out of a book. There's this out of another sort of book. There's those. This would be something that you probably either want to watch or you just turn that off now. I was covering that. I haven't got to do it yet. No, okay. Botanical thing. No, we don't need that in there. These are nice. It's got a couple of printable things that I've put, but they're too wrong for this one that I'm doing. Okay. I do like this. This is something that I cut out of a kid's book, and then I just put all the little spots around on the picture. I don't think there's anything else in there. It's mostly things that I've cut out, printed off, or whatever that I'm collecting up that probably will never use. So maybe I should just get rid of some of it. Maybe get rid of some of it. I think this has a lot to do with sewing in here. For your sewing journals. That's a nice lady. Oh, that's a nice face one. A nice one. Yeah, these are mostly sewing ones. And that's the lady I was going to make something with her, wasn't I, one time? I was going to do these things. Yeah, that's mostly for the sewing journal. Which I might do another one sometime soon, I think, because I do enjoy that. And I have a lot of stuff there, but you know what? I get in the habit of going in, printing out something different just for fun. That's nice. That's the embroidery. So is that nice piece of embroidery they are. There's a bit that I did earlier. See, these can go in the sewing one, can't they? So don't take it and put it in the other one, Sonya. Just I was going to nick that. I was just going to take that, I was. I don't need to. No. We've not got that sort of style happening in this, have we? We've got to have the right style. Some pockets. No. Must be something wrong with them. No, these are all to do with for a sewing journal. Some of them aren't much chopped anymore, but anyway. One day I'll get through and I'll go through and I'll chuck them all out. Generally burn it, I suppose. Oops. This is one of those booklets you get out of the kids' book. There's a dolphin, isn't he? Nice. There's a gypsy wagon. So these come out of storybooks. These come out of storybooks. Oh, look at that. There's a butterfly. Isn't he cool? This is a book. It's not a book, it's a door. It's a door, look. See? It's a door out of the kids' storybook thing that I've collected up and put in there. And there's a bird. Bird. Jumper or shirt. Right. Another funny bird. Whoops. Something must have been painted with Mod Podge. This. They still stay sticky after all these years. Things come off it, but it still stays sticky. I want to do some mushrooms. I want to embroider some mushrooms. I do. These are all out of books. So I bought some books the other day because I was going to do some amazing things with it. When I tried it wouldn't work, so oh well, what are you going to do? Oh, this is pretty. Part of a cat. Lady, the corn. These are good for using for your what's the names? Your journal. What are them books called? You make your scraps of paper and you make pictures. Got nothing. I don't know, my brain's not thinking about that today. I'm trying to think about something else. Oh, look at that cat. That coot. Yes, these could be going into the fire, these things, because I can't see myself using a lot of it in the near future. So I just love collecting them up and making it. I just love doing it. Start with collecting them up. Trying to make a smaller amount. There we go. Down there for a minute. Now what have I got here? Oh, okay. Something like, oh, a book. Right, I've got a few of these blue ones too. Sugar and spice. I need to do some of those. I've got a couple of them, 3 of them now. I need to do some of those hardcover books. So this was one of my glue book pages. I ended up taking it out because I don't know why, but I did. Oh, look at the bird, isn't he cool? And they're in a cage, that's not nice. Elephant's nice, I like him. These are pictures out of a magazine or something, those ones. So are these here. Oh, they're all out of books. You can use any of those sort of things in your journals. A good butterfly there. Fish. Just a thing for glue books these are, and that's what I was thinking when I was doing it, but I've got a part of a glue book done, that's all I've got done so far. This is some of those, those decoupage books that you get. Too dark, my colours might be too dark for me to use. It just depends. I do like it, but that looks cool, doesn't it? We might have to try one of those one day. Oh, look at that, isn't he neat? All the tiny little birds. These are out of my, I have got a really big, what's the name book? These must have been out of the little kids, Disney books or whatever they are. Yep, there goes my mind again. Oh, that's nice. I might put that in that journal. Because I haven't found nothing yet so far, have I? What's this one? It's a card. I think you go in there too, a bit of that. And here's one of these. I could put that in there as well. So I've collected up a few pieces. That's all, but nothing picture-like. Nothing picture-like. Okay, so I've got that there. Hey, it's one of those that I started making. My rubbish. Well, shouldn't be, but it is. These are out of homespun book. I like the fish. They're cool. So if there's anybody that likes doing sticking, making the crossnote books, that'd be fun for them, wouldn't it? But I just can't. Well, if you've seen how many boxes of these that I've got, you'd probably think the same thing. Sonya, you're not going to be able to use all that. They're neat. They're neat. Okay, so maybe there's some paper in this one that we can use in that other. Now there's a piece that I've started that. Okay, has it got two bits or one? Has it got two? Got to be two. Yeah, but that's all right because I put paint on it. I do put a bit of paint on it, Mod Podge or something. I could cut it down to fit in there because it goes with all my other pages, doesn't it? You know, I'm not like everybody else when you come to make it a thing. I just put what I. Oh, there you go. That'll go in there good, won't it? Yeah. Now don't judge me because I can fix it nice. It'll go in there nicely. And that will. And this here for a bit of accent piece. And those bits. Nice. Looking good. We have got... This is out of Daphne's diary, isn't it? Which people say you can't put in journals and sell, but of course you can because this bit is mine now and I can do that. It's copyright is don't copy it and use it and sell it. You can use what you've got, the actual thing itself, which people will probably not agree with, but that's true. You can actually use the thing, but not the... you can use this bit, right? You can put that into a journal, but you cannot copy it and then use it. This is the actual piece out of the book, so you can use it. If you read the last name properly, you'll see that you can. A lot of people don't do that, but anyway, it's up to them. I don't think and you can't say this is a Daphne's diary book because it's not. She didn't make it, you did. And if you say you did it, well, it's fine, it's yours. It's going to be yours. I've already gone and checked that. Anyway, other people might not agree with me, but that's what I've learnt that in the past because I've done lots of that sort of thing. And you know me, I'm not going to tell you a lie. I actually rang Disney's solicitors and asked them about the copyright thing and things like that. As long as you say it was made by you, and not Disney. You don't sell it as their product. Now look, isn't that beautiful? I love the colours and the things in this. Isn't it nice? I wonder if I could recreate that in thread. Right, sounds interesting. I'm looking for something. I don't know what it is, but I'm looking for something that I can recreate. And this here is beautiful. Look at that. It has got some sewing on that one. Has got some. I mean, my words now are not very good. Righto. Sorry about this. I didn't mean the pictures with the... Look what I found. I've been wanting more of these, and I'm thinking, and I've cut out these in the past with my skin and cut. And if I get a couple and glue them together, but actually I might not do that because then it's wasted. I could use them in something, couldn't I? Put a whole heap of those. Yeah, okay. I cut out a big page at a time. Sorry about that. I did a drink of water now. Oh, that's a nice bird. He's got his place somewhere though, sure. Nice mushroom. These are a nice one of my dies, but I can't cut. I'm going to have to put a shim piece of paper through it. There's one man in here by himself. Why is he in here by himself? He should be in there with other people. I'm probably going to use him or something. I never got round to it. Birds, clock. Do I need a clock in my book? No, I love the rabbit. I'm thinking I might use the rabbit in there. I think he could look good in there. In my journal, I'm doing now. Don't know why, but I'm picking him out. I'm having him to use. These are nice bits. I don't mind these bits. That's off a calendar. That's off a calendar. You'd be surprised where you can get stuff from. These are some pages that can make a book out of that. This is something I printed off, and this is a really cool piece. This is a sticker. I might use that. I don't know why I want to put the pumpkin in, but I do think so. That's cute, that little kid. And these are more things out of kids' books, which I've got a whole heap of books again now. I've got to go through and sort out what I want and what I don't. What I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. I hope you're not getting bored with this. If you are, you would have probably turned me off by now anyway. Now these are people bits. These are people bits. I'm sure that's what these are. Oh no, look, there's a plate. Wow. Oh, these are for sticking in your blue books, aren't they? She's a pretty lady. There's body bits you can put together. Pieces of clothing. Oh, big intentions though. I've still got them, but I don't want to get rid of them. And I said, I was talking the other day when I was up in Vinnie's, there's all my faces that I've collected up that I can put into an art doll maybe one day, if. And anyway, I was talking to one of the ladies in there. She's a fair age. She's nearly 90, I think, or she's 90. Still got all the wits about her, still going along pretty good. Well, one day this was in there, she nearly tipped over. So I've laminated that. That looks cool, doesn't it? And she said, I bought these little things. Did I show them to you? I don't know what I did with them. There they are. Oh, sugar. I might have showed you these the other day. I think I did. I bought these. Aren't they beautiful? I think I showed them to you. Still got the sticker from the place that made it on there. I'm going to have to get that off. But I'm going to put that on something. He's going to be able to sit on something miniature I make. This one might be a bit too big. Anyway, she said, I'm getting rid of stuff now. She said, I've got to get rid of my things. And I thought, nah, that sounds like the end of something. Nobody wants to do that. You live every day like you're going to live forever. You can't just go and do that. Jeremy was telling me about this farmer. He's 90 years old and he just bought another big farm because he's planning on being here and farming away. You can't say, I don't need any more clothes, forever or anything like, I'm not buying anything else, I'm getting rid of it. No way. You don't do that. We've got to live, our lives and keep going. You don't say, I've got to get rid of everything now, that's the end of me. to. I didn't say anything to her. I thought to myself, well, you know, that's just wrong. Keep going buying things you want. Keep having them. Why not? It's only going to be here one time. You might as well just have the things you want. There's no good saying, oh, I'm not going to need anything like that anymore, or I've got to get rid of all my stuff now. And that's the more or less saying, that's it. This is nice, isn't it? I've got through yakking about this. I'm sorry, but that's true. I do believe that that's really right. Oh, yeah, I love that. It's a nice typewriter. I haven't got anywhere to put that, have I? It might go in that journal. It could do. You never know. Okay, so there's more pictures. I've had these since the year dot too. Oh, that's a nice one. Eyes. For putting underneath your cabochon things, the clear glass ones. They look really cool. These are dolls. Most of these are doll faces because I don't like cutting out people. If I'm doing anything, I don't want to put a person's face on it that we know. These are doll faces. See, they're all of dolls. This is from making whatever. But they're dolls. Should have said that to it the first part. This is sliding out of my hands and I'm going to drop them and I'll keep them over here. What's going on here? Come on. Can't get hold of them. But these are all doll pictures out of my doll books, which I don't have anymore because I don't need them anymore. That one there could be somebody else's drawings by the look of it. These are some wings I've put onto there to cut out. So there's some fairy wings. These are bits that you can print off to make little small pieces. More dolls, clothes, bits and things like that. Heaps of stuff. Well, like I said, we've got lots of time, right, don't we? Is this going to go back in there? No way. How do I get it out of there? There's a bit that keeps sliding away from me. I'll keep these in here. Yeah. Doesn't matter if it don't completely fit in, does it? Anyway, yeah, so I intend to be buying more stuff. You can't say that's enough. Yeah. They look good. They look really good as an art doll in something, wouldn't they? I'm going to bend that one. Sorry, lady. But I've got to get it in the bag. I've got one more here. And a box full on the floor, but I don't think I'll torture you much anymore with that. I think I'm just going to go and we'll see what we can put in this book. Now, these are all vintage ones out of something that was gifted. And they are, or a book that I've bought, and they are really nice, aren't they, these pictures? Oh, I love that. Oh, I do love this. I printed this off ages ago from a thing that the lady does. And I just absolutely love that. Don't you think they're so cool? Anyway, now we've got all these pictures here. They were in a book somebody gave me. Was that where I got them from? Yeah, I think so. I think that's right, Sonya. Yeah. There's all these nice pages in these books. And I kept them. That was a different thing. They're different things, but they're still all the bird. He might have been on a card. This was in a diary, these ones. These are really pretty, aren't they? This is a grandmother's table. Oh, cooking. This is a cooking thing. A little cooking book. Oh yeah, these are all recipes too. I got some of them were hand printed. Look, somebody's wrote all them out. That's nice, very. And I kept some. I got rid of a lot because there was heaps of them. I don't know how long it took this person to write all this down. Crumpets. This is crumpets, not grumpets. Well, dearie me. Anyway, so that's what they are. I suppose they'd be good in a cooking journal if I ever did one of those. But if you can't cook, it's best if you keep away from the idea, probably. Probably best if I keep away from the idea because I can't cook. only make a few things. I'm a one-trick pony me. I'm not very good at cooking. Oh well, I can, but I don't want to. I'm not a big fan. It doesn't even thrill me at all. Some people think that that's the best thing to do, but that's their piece. I do this. This is my thing, and other people have their things, don't they? There's some more pictures and some reindeer pictures, or whatever you use, a reindeer. This is pretty. It's a nice one. There's a fish. More fish. They're gorgeous. Look at that. Now that would be a good thing to sew. I might have to keep that in mind. Here's a page. Look, from me book. Look at that. There we go. A nice paper from my book. Went through it a long way round about to get this, didn't I? There's some camels. And some little bits out of the kids' books. Oh, look at this. Isn't this a dear little thing? Isn't it so cute? I usually like those sort of things. More kids' books, pictures. I've got a lot of those, and I have not made anything. Oh, I did Thumbelina, maybe a couple of others. I do have a thing about windmills. I do like a windmill. Maybe I'll put that in my book. I'll see if there's a place for a windmill. And a good elephant. Love elephants. And they cool. Look, I've got a lot of got a few elephants there. Look at them. He's a cool, isn't he? Yeah. These are a nice packet of stuff. Like these. See, I do love these. Wouldn't that be nice in a kid's book? And that little jelly, isn't she cool? Yeah. Postman. Sunday here, so he won't be anywhere around us. Okay, so that's the Thumbelina too that I made for the book. She's there. That's the one I used. I sold it to a lady in either Norway or Antarctica or somewhere. It was really cool. She bought a couple off me. It's a long way away for it to go, but I hope she's still enjoying it. It was a long time ago that I did that too. Okay, so let's not fiddle around too much longer. I do have another box here full, but I don't think I want to fish out any more because I'm pleased with what I'm going to use for the colour. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. And I do like this. I wonder what I can do with that and make it look good. I'm sure it'll look good. If we could use it for maybe a pocket or something. Okay. So now I found this one here in there. That look all right in there. It's only one page, isn't it? I keep doing that, don't I? Forgetting that. Well, I'm going to figure out a way to fasten it in. I might make one of those little books. I'll make one of those little books and show you how to do a little book to put in here, but I don't want it too thick. That's the only thing. I've got some good pages. I don't know, this might break. Let's see, bend it and see what happens. Hang on. No, some breaking. It's not breaking. That's cool. Well, I'll just do one with a few pages because I want to show you how to do that. I'll put it in here too because I do like to use a journal. Just going to have to move my foot now. It's gone sound asleep. That's not good. That'll be alright to put in the book, wouldn't it? Bit of this. We'll see. So I want some line pages. Now I'm going to sew these in. I've got some. Where's them other ones I've got here? Right, we'll just go here. I got these that I was doing, and Alita talked about these because I haven't, well, I don't want to part with them really, so therefore it doesn't really matter whether I finish them or not, because I'm not going to part with these ones, but I do intend probably on making some more. But this is how I put some of the pages in these, and actually I've just used bits for it, okay? Well, this video is going to be most about a show and tell, isn't it? See, I've stitched all these in. I suppose I could put one of them in my Etsy, put something else on the front of it there, but then you want to keep that, but I could put something across the top and the bottom and maybe finish this, because it's so good fun, isn't it? Look how it is. I just love the way that it's made, this. And there's a pocket there so you can put things in. And then, so I've stitched them all, see? And then I sewed it together. I do like it. And there's a pocket there. There's another pocket at the front. See, there's that's a little bag that I made, put on the front of it. Shopping list. See, you don't need to have it full up with things anyway. Piece of my painty paper. A layaway thing. Yeah. These come out of a really nice children's book, these pieces. And see, the thing is with that, I wouldn't know how much to charge for that, because I just got no idea what people would be thinking about the price of that. And then there's this one here that I made. And I've put this together with the fabric too. And this is what I'm going to show you today. I think I'll make a little one and show you how to do this. Actually, it wasn't what I thought about. I had a different idea. Now I've got this idea. It's just, oh, my head's full of stuff. What can I say? There's a pocket there. See, these are probably already a made thing. If I didn't want to keep this, I'd put both of them into the one thing. You could put them both into one thing and make a really, really nice journal, couldn't you? But I'm not going to do that, because then I have this one here too that I've made a few of these of in the past, and I've sold a few, but I actually haven't got finished that one yet either. I love that. Get to doing that too one day. But they're the sort of things, like, this is what I really like, the backs and that on them. I'll show you this one here that I'm thinking about today, alright? And then I can show you another one, because as long as this paper holds up, it should be alright. It's very, oh no, there's two pieces here. Righto. I'm going to have to make it big enough so you can see it too, of course, and then I'm going to be able to use it in the book that I'm doing. So I'm just going to get these old pages that are really, really good colour. I'm just going to put this in half. I've only got, oh no, I've only got 3, but I haven't cut them yet, have I? So I'll have more than 3. I'll have more than 3 pages, or whatever. I've got about 10, I'm leaving myself 10 minutes to do this, okay? I'm just going to allow myself 10 minutes to make this. If you leave a comment on this, you'll probably be in the drawer, okay? Know what I mean? Made you watch all that stuff to tell you that this will be the book. This will be the. If you leave a comment about this book here that I'm making, you can be in the drawer to win the thing. But then again, I've got really good subscribers too that probably haven't got time to watch all me. So I shouldn't be mean like that. I don't know what to do. I will get it done some way, don't you worry. I'm going to cut them bits off because they might just be in my road a bit. I should have did that before, shouldn't I? Before I folded them in half. My bad, that was my bad mistake. So we have this, and we're going to cut these out now. I hope that I just cut off enough that I'm not going to have that, that the fold's going to be okay. Otherwise I'm going to have to cut a bit off the other side, which is a bit painful, because then I'm going to lose all my good bits, aren't I? I probably should use the scissors, but you know what, Sonya's not in the mood for that now. I haven't got time for that. I should have used the scissors. This well, you couldn't see what I just did. Look at that. That didn't work. The paper's too fragile to do that with. Ah, dearie me. Look what happened, people. Look what I did. Where's the cutting thingy? You'll have to use the scissors. This time's going too fast here. I think it's going to be time up before I even get it done. Okay, that's not bad. It's cut okay, I suppose. Now you're going to do the other side. So you get yourself some pieces of paper, okay, use whichever you like, and then I'm going to divide this into 3 if I can. I don't think that would be too long, it'll be alright, I think. So, the cheats way, like that. Straight would be nice. Would be really good if it was straight, Sonya. You can measure it if you want to, or do it this way if you want to. It's up to you what you want to do. Because then I've got to cut them across there. I don't have my guillotine in here. I've only got that. Oh, I've got that paper cutter, but it's not going to cut this because it's too wrong. Anyway, I can come back and straighten these out in a minute. I'll straighten them out. Okay, I've been in here for hours, you know, and I'm it's just this is how things work, though. You can't just get amazing creations out of nothing. You've got to work hard. You've got to work hard to get them. You do. See, look at that. It's all skew whiff. Anyway, let's try to unskew whiff it by cutting a bit more off here. Okay. Now. Actually, my ball of wool is sitting over there in the bin, but it's okay. Nobody panic, it'll be fine. How many forgot? We've got 1, 2, 3, and if this all goes if this all goes sideways, I'm not going to be happy, because I've got a funny feeling that this paper's not going to be able to last this journey. Maybe it will, maybe it will. We won't be like that. Now we can go onto the back of here and we can get a pencil and we can mark where we want to put these holes, right? So I'm going to go, I think I want 5. So we get the middle one, say, we like eyeball that. Okay, make sure we've got a bit of what's the name on each one, bit of writing. There you go. And then up the top, about a bit from the top, about a bit from the top, you know, a tiny bit from the top. Go down here to the bottom and do a tiny bit from the bottom. Now, you would probably do this maybe with a bit thicker book, because I don't think this is thick enough, but it's okay. I've got some that I've made before, but they're not even. I've been looking into this, look at it. I'm doing some more, so I took them out there. Now, I don't have, excuse me, the right pokey tool. The one I've got in here is too thick, I think. I'll show you what I mean. See that there? That's a really thick that thing. I've got one that's a lot thinner, but I'm going to so I can use a needle to make the holes. Okay, I can use the needle to make the holes. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use a little bit of thin something good, string, thread, whatever. I've got something here. I'm trying to keep my little nest of thread here so I can make sure that I use them. All right. There's a bit of green. Not right. Not the right thing. How much is yellow have I got? Oh, there's a good bit of yellow there. I might do that with the yellow. Okay. Now, if you were doing this with a thicker book and you didn't have a sharper needle, you would poke your holes like this. Okay, down in there. So I'm going to do this by doing it with the needle, and then I won't have to do 2 holes, because that's okay, that'll work. So you can hold him like that, and you can come up there where that mark is there first to start with. Okay. Then you want to go down here. And this is very flimsy, this paper. If I last through this, it'll be a miracle. If it lasts what I'm going to do to it. Now this is going to be a 5-hole pamphlet stitch to start with. Okay. That's just for a starter. Okay. Right. Now I don't say this is the right way or the wrong way to do anything. It's just the way I want to do it, the way I'm doing it. And I think I should have used a lot thinner piece of thread. Okay, that's my opinion. So I got that one. Okay, right. Well, to do this for you is easier for me to show you on a smaller scale, because we're going to get on with it. I got 4 minutes. Oh dear, how fast can I go? Because I don't want to have to do another video, because you won't want to watch all them, will you? That's not coming up in exactly the right place. I put a knot in it because I wanted to make sure it didn't come through the hole, but I wouldn't guarantee that, because for the paper that I'm making it out of. So don't you make the mistakes I'm making. I'm showing you sometimes what not to do, okay? That's good, isn't it? I'm showing you not what to You don't do these things. Some of the things that I do, okay? Oh my goodness me, don't tell me I'm not in the shot. That's handy. That's really handy. I'm sorry about this. I hope this worked. I'm going to have to check it before I put it up, aren't I? If you can see most of what I'm doing, it's okay. Okay, right, I got that one. Now this thread's going to keep coming undone because I've only got a couple of inches of it left, so I can't use that. I can get away with the green one on this one. Okay, we can do that. We said we could today. It's a learning thing, okay? It's just for teaching you how to do this. You can do it on any sort of scale. It's not the same as the one that's in it that I just showed you, because it's done with fabric. This one here is different. So for your bits, cut the holes. 3 minutes and 7 seconds. I hope this doesn't turn off. Oh dear, I do hope it doesn't turn off. Well, if it does, you won't see it. I'll do another video. I will. I won't put it up. I've got to though. I've got to show you all the stuff that I've been doing. Well, I was collecting your collectibles and things. And the new journal cover that I put on there and everything. I tell you what, if it goes over, I'll make 2. I'll have to make 2 videos. I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to keep going and make another one. It'll only go for about, a few minutes, but that's okay. It won't matter, will it? If you want to see what it looks like at the end, you'll just have to go and watch the other one. I'm sorry about this. You'll just have to watch the other bit. Okay. So now we're going to get these. I'll put the green ones in the centre. Okay, you put your little back pieces together like that. Okay. Okay, I hope they're straight. That looks pretty cool. The colours look alright, don't they? Now, I want to get this. I don't know where to start it now. I can't remember what I've done before, but I imagine you could just do it from the middle out anyway. So you need to pick up these threads. See? Actually, I'll do it at the top, and I can use a bit of string for a little, or the bottom, and I can use it for a little, put something on the end of it. Can't I? What's left over? So you can put that through there like that. Might tie it. Might be a good idea. Now you can keep going through them. I'm going to do a blanket stitch on this. Why not? Why not blanket stitch it on? It'll be fine. Just go through your 3 pieces of thing, because this can be your actual spine, okay? I reckon this will look really cool, just leaving it like it is, of the book. I'm going to use it. I can put this in one of my journals anyway. I can't get this thing, get under that one. Come on, get under there. You could also probably thread on the odd bead or two if you wanted to. If you got it all lined up nice, it should fit. It should work really well, we hope. Can't see why it wouldn't. I don't think I've seen this done before. So don't judge me, please. I thought it looked really cool myself. So that one there's a bit open, but I can go back there later on and I can sneak a stitch in there. Okay, don't you tell anybody, but I think I can do that. I think I can sneak a stitch in there. So I know that this is probably on the next video, and if it's not, it's still in the last one, so I'm sorry about this. But if I've gone this far and it's still not clicked over, I'm going to put this up anyway, so we won't worry about the end bit, because this is what we're going to do. See, this is how you're going to make your book, your little booklet. That's how you're going to do it, okay? So it will go over to the next one because I'm still fiddling around, but that's okay. I'm going to keep going, show you how to do it, eh? We just do a little small video. I'll put it up the same day, I hope, as the one. So if you want to have a look to see if they're both there. I think that should hold it, don't you? I think we might have it. Actually, there's a gap between each where those things have come up there. Between each one. I really want to make that so it's tight. End it off by making it a really tight bit of a knot on the end of it there. Pull it. Okay, that worked. Well, we'll find out, won't we? So we've got our little signatures together now. See, it's all stitched together. I have to cut this up a bit straighter. I don't know whether to do that on with my scissors or my guillotine. I think I might. In the top one here, I seem to have got that a little bit off. That doesn't matter though, because this is something that you made yourself, so it can be whatever. And I can just put some cloth over it, or leave it, whatever the case may be. So when I did the ones that I did, I can show you these ones here. This is, personally I would cut, I'm going to cut that down a bit and cut a bit off there. So let's do that, eh? Because I don't want it, so that goes together really well, doesn't it? Look at that. By doing your sewing, you can just loop yours over each stitch. You don't have to do how I did, but it's pretty cool. And then on it, if you wanted to, you could put that in there. That'll make your signature stay on better too, won't it? And that's a nice idea. I do like the way that looks, but I'm really tempted to cover it like that, to cover the spine now as well. Should cut it down a bit. Okay. You know, this is one of those keep going till you've got confetti things, you know. It's something that probably will end up being turned into confetti if you kept going too far, is it?